Hi everyone, this time I will show you how to knit such a triangle shawl. And this yarn has small pom-poms. So let's start. I'm using Marbella yarn by Relana and 5mm or two 5mm needles, knitting needles. I don't know. Oh yeah, now you can see it. So these are bamboo needles and quite good for beginners. And we start with a slip knot to do this. Make a circle and put the long strand under the circle. Then pull the long strand through the circle and you have here a loop. Insert your needle and tighten. Now we have to increase, and I will knit this stitch twice. So first I will knit it and then I will purl it. So insert your needle from above, grab the yarn and pull it through the stitch. Leave your stitch at your first needle and bring the yarn to the front. Or take the yarn to the front. Now insert your needle from above. We are using the front loop now. Grab the yarn and pull it through the stitch. Now you can take the stitch to your second needle. So now we have 2 stitches. With these 2 stitches I will do the same as before. I will knit it twice. So first I knit it. Then I take the yarn to the front. And then I purl it. Yes. Okay. Now the second stitch here. First knitting. Leave it here. Leave it at the first needle. And then purl it. And then take it to your second needle. So now we have 4 stitches. And now I will explain you the pattern for the scarf. We'll use only the knit stitch for this triangle scarf. And you have to knit the first stitch, then yarn over and knit all the stitches until you have left only 1 stitch. So all the stitches, knit them, and if you have 1 left, yarn over, knit the last stitch. So now you can see you have 2 more stitches on the needle. The second row will be to knit your extra loops. Of course you can use the knit stitch from the front side, and the yarn, the extra loops, the yarn overs, I knit them with the back side of the stitch. So you will get a hole and you can put fringes in it. If you don't want to have a hole, then don't knit it on the back side. Knit it on the front side, like this, and you won't have a hole, but I want to have one. and so I use the back side of this extra loop. From this point on, you have to repeat first yarn over after the first stitch and yarn over before the last stitch. The second row will be to knit all the stitches and also the extra loops. And then you have your row again with your yarn overs. Wait, I have to look what is happening here. So this pom-pom is doing something, I don't know what it doesn't matter, I will show you. So now after knitting our extra loops, knit the first stitch, yarn over, knit all the other stitches until you have one left. We knit all the stitches. Now we have only one left, yarn over and knit the last stitch. Now we knit all the stitches and also the extra loops. And the next step will be to knit the first stitch, yarn over, knit all the stitches until the last one, yarn over, knit the last one, and then again knit all the stitches and the extra loops, and so on. And you do this until you have your desired length for your triangle scarf. After you have reached your triangle scarf, you have to cast off. How to cast off I will show you here. I will put a link and you can have a look how to cast off. So this is my scarf, and if yours is long enough, we'll start to cast off. To cast off, we have to decrease the stitches all the time and then to put back our stitches. So to decrease, you have to insert your needle through the next two stitches instead of one. So I have my needle here, through the next two stitches, grab the yarn, pull it through, take off. So this is like the normal knitting way, and you put this back and then you begin by doing the same again. So insert your needle through the next two loops, wrap your yarn, pull through, take off, and then put it back. Make sure your tension is not too high, it should be very loose, so that you get a really nice looking edging. And yeah, and if you have only one stitch left or one loop left, you can cut your yarn, pull it through, and then you're done.